Is this the Pacific Northwest or the Caribbean? This does look tropical. Test beach swings durability. Yes! It's magic. That's what it is. So much richness in this environment. And look where we're heading. So cool. Looks like a float house over here. Some nice ones too. What a place to call your home. On the edge of the water, edge of the land. And they've got a good protected spot. And they even have fake palm trees. Sure, it needs some work, right? There's always a solution specifically designed to meet the challenge. Little pigeon guillemots. They like their space on the edge of the cliff ledge. Nice to see ya. I first met you in Alaska. And all the ferns growing on and seaweeds growing on these cliff walls is so cool. Licorice fern. It's supposed to have a really nice kind of licorice flavor. It's the richness of the Pacific Northwest, you know. I am a Pacific Northwest boy through and through. And no matter how much I love the deserts and mountains and tropical places in the world, the Arctic places, pretty much any natural place, I will always return to the Pacific Northwest. It is the environment I was born into and the environment that I most closely align with. And there's pigeon guillemots on the water there. That's where they live, on the sea. Feels like home. Seat of the sea kayak feels like home. Touring these waters, land of many surprises. I think the island beach, the white sand beach straight ahead, is going to be home for the night. It's very inviting. Looks pretty nice, eh? Look at that almost tropical looking water and that white sand. Is this the Pacific Northwest or the Caribbean? It's magic. That's what it is. It's magical. This does look tropical. Oh my goodness. Look at the water and the seaweed and the white sand. And a beach swing. Gotta love that. First thing upon arriving to beach, before unloading kayak, where's kayak? There it is. Test beach swings durability. Yes! This is a good one too. A lot of them aren't that comfortable or don't swing that well. And I only have sand under me. Whoops, and there's some little, I think those are little mink tracks in the sand. I'll show you guys in a minute. Should I unload the kayak? Or should I keep swinging? Should I set up a tent? Or should I keep swinging? Should I make lunch? Or should I keep swinging? Or should I keep swinging? These are what I believe are mink. They're also the weasel family, as are river otter. They eat many of the same foods. But I don't think that that's river otter. I think they're mink, because they just look smaller, and you'll see them out swimming in the ocean. They're really cute. I've had them circle me when I was just sitting up on the beach, kind of sniffed and looked. I got a good close look at it as it walked and stood on its hind legs and looked and circled me, did a complete circle and trucked off down the beach. A pretty cool encounter with the wild world. I just cannot get over the color of this water. All right, well, we got lucky. So let's check out the camps. Look, there's even some wild roses and goose tongue, beach greens, all of which can be added to meals. They're edible and they're yummy. Somebody carved a checkerboard. Really? That's so cool. I guess one person could use rocks and one person could use shells. This is the third of 4 camps on this sea kayaking trip. You can see the first 2 camps on the previous video. They're really pretty cool too, so check them out. Not a bad camp, eh? Tide pools. This is the place where literally everybody eats everybody. And still it looks pretty darn peaceful. These starfish are literally 10 feet roughly above my head. That is how much water has moved and more. Isn't that crazy? This is a cool community of float houses in a little cove. There's like 5 of them in there. All these barnacles and limpets and sea urchins and all these sci-fi, almost gruesome but delightful, intriguing characters of this intertidal zone, right? It's a fascinating place. And it's a smorgasbord for like birds and like mink and river otter. Bears down on the beach crunching, side chomping along a rock to get the meat inside the barnacles. And then also, and that's an early feast for bear, that when other foods, the grasses and the berries and the salmon aren't quite happening yet, right? I've seen that in wolves, you know. I've seen wolf scat mixed hair with broken seashells, and so this intertidal zone is really a rich place. Oysters and clams and crabs, you know, mussels. Wow, this looks like an old coastal people's longhouse, no longer in use. That's incredible. Because I deeply respect the first peoples of these lands who lived in harmony with it and didn't take more than they needed, they didn't destroy it. And I have the utmost respect for those guys and how they figured it out, you know, and made it happen and lived and thrived. But they did good for themselves, and they had time to develop elaborate, beautiful artwork and carvings. And yeah, so check out this old shipwreck. There's just so much history here that I don't know. If you like this content, it is totally free. Just click subscribe, you know, ring the bell, get notifications, check out the videos, drop a message, you know. If you don't know what to say, throw out a heart emoji or a bear emoji or a wolf emoji or whale emoji, whatever your favorite emoji is, right? And yeah, love to see that you're here with me.